Hi there, welcome back. Glad you could make it. It must be Tuesday. And if you'd like to send us an email, a lot of people have, really appreciate it. It's Tuesday@bransonauction.com. Want to introduce you to a close personal friend. This is Harold. Harold is a 1959 Willys Jeep. Now, Jeeps have been made by several different manufacturers. Kaiser, American, lots of different people. But this is a Willys from 1959. Now, it's one of over 300,000 wagons that they made, all the different variants that they made. They made the two-door, the four-door wagons, they made the panel van, they made a pickup. There are over 300,000 of these made, and that's a lot. But to find a good one today, you really got to look hard. I found this one about 10 years ago, I think. And I'd always liked them because, first of all, they're a Brooks Stevens design, and Brooks Stevens nailed it. Brooks Stevens, here, take a look. That's this country's first real production SUV, okay? That everybody's driving today. This is kind of where it started. This has the Hurricane 6-cylinder with a 3-speed and 4-wheel drive. It's got a 2-speed rear end. I think there's about 10 different gear ratios in this whole thing. And over the period of time that they made them, they used about 7 different motors. But this one has the Super Hurricane 6. It produced all of maybe 105 horsepower, under 200 foot-pounds of torque. This one has some modifications, as most of them do nowadays. I pull a drift boat with this one for a very specific reason. I'm a fly fisherman. So the first time I went down the loading ramp, it didn't want to stop. Therefore, it now has front disc brakes and it stops on a dime. It has different shock absorbers. It has different spring ratios. When you get inside, you'll see, just like every Jeep I'm sure that was ever made, it has Connelly leather and Wilton wool carpeting. Isn't that what your Jeep has? Also, I have some really up-to-date tunes and some good speakers, which is kind of stupid for a guy that only has one ear, but my friends enjoy it. Now, why Harold? Well, Harold was the man who taught me how to fly fish out in Oregon 50 years ago, at least. And Harold drove a 1959 Willys wagon, just like this, complete with the shelf paper wood side panels. You know, those are authentic. That's shelf paper there. And he taught me how to fly fish. He was a great friend. He was a friend of my boys. He taught them how to fly fish. And nowadays, this is what we use when we go fishing. This is Harold. He's a super guy, and we have a lot of fun with him. He's not really spectacular, but I gotta tell you, driving this old boy down the street, you get more thumbs up than you would in the latest Porsche. People just enjoy seeing it out on the road. So this one isn't for sale. If it was, I know how much I've got into it and it's stupid, but I wanted it like this. I've seen them selling of late for $20,000, $25,000. I saw one sell at an auction for $46,000. I think that's stupid. But it doesn't make any difference what this one's worth because it'll never be sold. This is one absolute assurance that my son has about his father. When I jump in the box, he gets Harold. See you next time.